ella no sabe lo que pasa. El primer verso, papi. Yeah. Lo que manda aquí la.
Hi and welcome back to my channel. I'm Christina for those of you that are new, and for those of you who stop by all the time, hi again, and thank you for supporting your girl. For the most sincere beauty advice, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ding that bell too so that you're notified every time I post a video every Tuesday. In today's video, I decided to do a kind of a fall look at my eyes look. As you can see, kind of dramatic, but I matched it with also a very bold lip. I understand that's a little outside of the box for some of you, but for those of you who are willing to try it, keep watching. All right, ready to get into this? I'm gonna start with my, you can find it pretty much anywhere, eyeshadow base. And we'll put that on your eyelids. I saw a video the other day of a girl doing her eyeshadow, and she used her her Shape Tape as eyeshadow primer or eyeshadow base. How many of you guys do that? I'm just curious. In a pinch, you can, but it just doesn't have the same effect. You know, it's not really made to grab onto your eyeshadow, but it does work in a pinch. I mean, heaven forbid you be traveling somewhere and you forget your, you know, your eyeshadow and or your eyeshadow base anywhere, and you could have your foundation or your concealer. That'll work. I have a little Lancome palette, and it's called Jade Fever 500, and it's got some really beautiful vibrant colors there in the green family, which is what we're doing today. And I'm actually going to start with this shade, and they actually just call it all over base. It's kind of like a paint by numbers thing we're doing today. So I'm going to take my semi fluffy brush and apply that all over my eyelid. Okay. Next, I'm going to use this Pixie, it's Judy Time palette. If I can get my ring light out of the out of the reflection there. And I'm going to use the color Snowflake. It's this top shade right here. Tap off the excess, and I'm sweeping it on the just the lid part of my eye. Got a little bit of a sheen to it, and it's ever so slightly copper colored, and I really like the way that coppers and golds look with greens. Now, I got this palette a while ago, but if you can still find it, I think I got it at Target. If you could still find it, it's well worth the buy. These colors are out of control. All right, now I'm going to go to my Ace Beauté Vintage Dawn palette, and I'm going to use the color Pyramid, which is that shade right there. And I'm patting right into the middle of my eyelid, making kind of like a stripe on my eye. And then I'm gonna come out. So I'm kind of making like a T. Yeah, like a T, because I'm going down and then I'm going out to either side in my crease. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to blend that in. I'm going to take a detail brush, and it's by Moda, and it's this little small, see, it's like rounded at the top, and it's called the Moda Detail BMX 420. I don't know if any of you buy your brushes based off like the names and what they say that they are. I go based on the size of and the shape of the bristles, you know, depending on what I want it to do. But if you're just learning and you're not really sure about those things, you can absolutely buy based off of what the package says that they are meant to do. Tap off the excess. Oh, I didn't even show you, sorry. I went into this color here. It's called Fade. And I'm going to go on the outer corner of my eyes here. And I'm patting this on. If you can't see what I'm doing, I'm patting this on. I really move my mirror like right in front of the camera so that I'm not turning my head. Next video. Just I have it plugged in to my extension cord. It's a high mirror. And I don't know if anyone out there has one. Let me know what you think about it. I absolutely love mine, but let me know in the comments below. And there are different kinds. I think the newest one is the one that slides. I have the high mirror mini, but anyway, you have to have that plugged in for the lights and everything to work on it, which I much prefer over batteries. Because unless you have like rechargeable batteries, that's a pain in the butt. If you go to use your mirror and you forgot to buy batteries now, well, guess what? You don't have any lights now. And I'm just blending this out again. Okay, that's that looking pretty good. Okay. And now I'm going to use my favorite color so far in this same Ace Beauté Vintage Dawn palette, and it is the cactus color. It is divine. Right there. Hello, pretty girl. Yep, there it is. That's what we're using. Okay, so I'm gonna take my slanted brush here. You can see that it's slanted. And I've actually used it for this green before. Yesterday, as a matter of fact, when I was kind of testing out this shade. I'm going to go into the cactus color. Can't even tell you how excited I am to be using greens. And I'm patting it on the corner of my eye. I'm just really digging like that olive hunter green. I don't know what it is. I've always loved it, but I've just found myself buying more and more like tops or sweaters, pants, leggings, just more and more green stuff. Mess around looking like an olive walking down the street. All right, now hair is starting to dry out. Almost time for the blow dryer. I'm going to take this palette that I showed you at the beginning, and I'm going to, it's the color, oh, it's the liner or contour color that I'm going to use. It's this bottom shade here, and it's like a glittery green. If you don't have a glittery green, you could use a regular green, and if you have a glitter, you can just kind of put it, like kind of tap it on top. Moving on to brows. All right, I'm just going to brush out my brows. I'm using the Real Her pencil in I Am Inspiring. I just fill in what I got. They become sparse over the years, and you know, I pluck the rogue hairs that show up, and some of them got the nerve to come in gray. They are not welcome here. No, no. Let's do the eyeliner, and I'm going to use the fine liner pen. You use whatever eyeliner brush you choose, or if you have a liquid liner you want to use, whatever, you just use eyeliner. Now, one surefire way to make your eyelashes appear a lot thicker And although with the makeup that we have on right now, you know, it probably doesn't matter, but I like to tight line the under part of my eyelashes. It helps them look just like they're fuller and thicker. And I actually like it because on this side of my eye, or on this eye, when I was younger, I had surgery on it, and I had, you know, the eyelashes started to come in again after, you know, a while, but they still very, very, very sparse between that little section there. So what I suggest is taking a very soft cream liner. This one is by Rimmel, London. It's Scandalized 24-hour wear waterproof gel pencil. I prefer the gels because you can pretty much hold it very loosely and you're gonna get a really good color payoff. So what I do is I just look down into your mirror so you can see what you're doing, lest you poke yourself. And line it. Done. You see how easy that was? And it's not just because I'm a professional. This is really very, very easy. It doesn't have to be this pencil, doesn't have to be this brand, but if you use a liner, a pencil liner, you should try to have it a cream or a gel liner. Okay, so now that that's done, and I won't see the, you know, the beige underside of my eyelid, you know, when I look on, I like to have that all looking dark. The bottom part, I don't really much, you know, care about, because if you put dark under there, it closes your eyes anyway, makes them look smaller. But for the top, I definitely like that whole line to be filled in black. Even if I'm doing a completely neutral look, I like that filled in with mascara, and I just feel 10 times. All right, so now I'm going to add lashes, and I'm going to go with my Tarteist Pro lashes. And the style is Girl Boss, because that being me. And they're not even really lashes that, you know, necessarily look natural at all. They don't look natural at all. But they give a great effect to the makeup I'm doing on camera. So here is the overall look. As you can see, with lashes, it adds a little bit more to your look. If it's a little too much for you, you could always go without and just use, you know, mascara, and you'll still have this overall bold look. You can also sub out the bold lip for a more nude lip, because that would look really cute as well. Let me know down in the comments, are you a bold lip girl or a nude lip girl? And normally I don't do both, it's one or the other, but I thought the fall, I might be able to pull it off. And not for nothing, who's gonna see me? I rarely go out. So that's it for this fall look. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. Maybe share this video with someone who you think might wanna try a look like this. I hope to see you next time. Take it easy.
Y ya no sabes lo que pasa. El primer verso, papi. Lo que manda aquí la clave. Este ritmo guaguanco, esto es lo que existe. Y también